Hey, so today I'm going to be doing my very first review ever on the WANDRD PRVKE Bag. This is new. It started off as a Kickstarter and they just released it, so I'm kind of excited. I've used it for roughly about a week now, so I can kind of give you my first impressions of it. I won't go into too much detail on all the different functions because you can get it right from their website. They kind of do a really good tutorial on what things they provide and how to work most of the functions. But first impressions, I did find that it is a little bit bigger than I originally thought. It's definitely not, I would say, like a travel bag or travel camera bag that you hear about on YouTube, which is a bit smaller, which fits about maybe one camera and one point and shoot, so on and so forth. This, I find that if you consider all the size and all the different functions, you could probably fit up to maybe 2 to 3 DSLRs, plus tripods and so on and so forth. So to start off, the really nice feature is obviously the magnetic handle. Makes it a little bit easier to grab all your things really quickly rather than trying to fumble with all the different straps. There's a front opening, which right now I've got my iPad, but you can put magazines and whatever else you feel like at the front. It's detached from the rest of the bag, so if someone's trying to steal stuff, they can't actually access the rest of the bag from just the front alone. The outside of it, the material is nice. It's slightly waterproof, and I'm pretty sure, I haven't tried, but I'm pretty sure if I poured water on it, it wouldn't soak through. If you are afraid, I would probably spray that water repellent that you buy at shoe stores to kind of just add an extra layer of protection, but overall from what I feel, it's pretty water resistant. Padding makes it a little bit easier to carry on your back, and the feature they really like to talk about is this bag here for important stuff like passports or important information, money, so on and so forth. So when you're traveling, people can't just access any of your personal items because it's literally on your back. Okay. I really like this feature. You see this in a couple camera bags that are recommended online, but it's the side opening which you can access into the bag, which I have my Samsung NX1 in here that I can grab. I'll go through a little bit of how you can manage the space on the inside. Obviously I can't show you with the Samsung because I'm recording it with it right now, but there's a pouch where you can have batteries, memory cards, any extra stuff that you want to put in here, filters, so on and so forth. And a really nice feature that I like, which comes with it, is this camera sling, which you could just attach straight to your bag. So then when you're walking around with it, it kind of just slings right to the side, and then when you're walking around, it doesn't really get in the way. And then when you need to use it, you just literally pull it straight up, and then you're kind of acting like a tripod for your body, and then just kind of take pictures or videos however you feel like. It's got a nice camera hood or camera cap holder, extra pockets for memory cards and whatever else, and maybe for batteries if you want to do that. So the inside of the bag is really nice. So right now I have it unattached, but these two straps come with it. So if you wanted to, it actually attaches straight into portions of the bag so that it makes it easy to create kind of like your own personal tray when you're wearing it. So if I was wearing it and I'm outside working and there's no tables, I can literally just like open it up, and then immediately this kind of creates like a own little workstation for yourself, which is nice. I like that. So it attaches really quickly. Yeah. This portion is for laptops and electronics if you want to put it in here. It's got a 3-layer padding, so it makes it quite protective. And also it makes it for a quick, easy access. If, let's say, the camera or the bag is closed, I can literally just unzip the top portion and then flip open this and then just grab the laptop out really quickly without having to open up the full bag. I like that feature. So there is 2 main sections here in the bag, which becomes one big compartment if you wanted to. Again, the WANDRD website kind of goes through more of how they install it. So really quickly, just to kind of show you, I've got like my lenses, my what else is in here? Lens filters, I don't know, chargers, so on and so forth. But the good thing is that this is Velcroed in and out, so you can actually adjust this however you feel like. One feature that one thing that I found slightly kind of annoying to do was putting this in there. So it comes in a separate box, which they kind of go through on their tutorial. It's literally a box that's a standalone thing. But putting it in initially was a little bit hard because with everything as tightly fit as it is, it just made it a little bit awkward. So one thing that I found really helpful was if you put all your gear and all your dividers in beforehand and kind of separate it out, take all your gear out, and then at the bottom here, take out the fly that they have included, so that gives you a bit more space, and then put the box in and then fitting everything in. That way everything is fit snug and not kind of pushed up all the way kind of halfway up here, so it fits nicely. That made it a lot easier to put things in and then putting all your gear in, and then it fits perfectly fine. But yeah, initially just kind of fumbling with that was a little bit stressful, but you'll figure it out. It's pretty easy. So fly, I'll put this back in. This comes with it. So if you want to make it extra rainproof, you can do that. So this top section is divided again by another Velcro and padding, so it could be one full box or it could be half of one. Right now I have it, so my camera gear is here, but then my GoPro gear is all at the top, so on and so forth. Yeah, so I like this feature. You can put whatever it is that you need to put at the top, separated from all your camera stuff, and it doesn't affect it. Alrighty. Yeah. So like I said, the straps come with it, which is a nice feature because one of the things that on their website that they mention is that you can actually attach your tripod and strap it straight to the bottom here, or if you wanted to, let me just close this up. On the side of the bag, there's an adjustable pouch to make it bigger and smaller. You could also put your tripod right there too. So yeah, overall I would say this is a really good bag. I really like it. There are lots of different bags out there, but personally for the functionality and the size of it and possibly even the pricing, I would say it's a pretty good bag. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought, than I wanted it to be, but yeah. So again, it's not a travel camera bag because it's not for just one camera, one point and shoot. It's more bigger for if you want 2 or 3 cameras, or if you have lots of gear, then definitely this is the bag for you. Yeah, overall I'll give it probably 9 out of 10 for everything.